intervals for several months thereafter. During that period, I developed an extraordinary fondness and regard for this patient, as the following narrative, I trust, will show. Although the results of these sessions have been reported in the scientific literature, I am writing this personal account not only because I think it might be of interest to the general public, but also, to paraphrase Dr. Arietti, because of what he taught me about myself. Session 1. My first impression when he was brought into my examining room was that he was an athlete, a football player or wrestler. He was a little below average in height, stocky, dark, perhaps even swarthy. His hair was thick and coal black. He was wearing sky blue corduroy pants, a denim shirt, and canvas shoes. I didn't see his eyes for the first few encounters. Despite the relatively soft lighting, he always wore dark glasses. I asked him to be seated. Without a word, he proceeded to the black vinyl chair and sat down. His demeanor was calm and his step agile and well coordinated. He seemed relaxed. I dismissed the orderlies. I opened his folder and jotted the date on a clean yellow pad. He watched me quite intently. Evincing a hint of a smile, I asked him whether he was comfortable or needed anything. To my surprise, he requested an apple. His voice was soft but clear, with no detectable regional or foreign accent. I buzzed our head nurse, Betty McAllister, and asked her to see if there were any available in the hospital kitchens. While we waited, I reviewed his medical record. Temperature, pulse, blood pressure, EKG, and blood values were all within the normal range, according to our chief clinic physician, Dr. Chakraborty. No dental problems. Neurological exam, muscle strength, coordination, reflexes, tone, normal. Left-right discrimination, normal. No problem with visual acuity, hearing, sensing hot or cold or a light touch, handling platonic solids, describing pictures, copying figures. No difficulty in solving complex problems and puzzles. The patient was quick-witted, observant, and logical. Except for his peculiar delusion and total amnesia, he was as healthy as a horse. Betty came in with 2 large apples. She glanced at me for approval and, when I nodded, offered them to the patient. He took them from the little tray. "Red delicious," he said. "My favorite." After offering us a taste, which we declined, he took a large, noisy bite. I dismissed my assistant and watched as Prot devoured the fruit. I had never seen anyone enjoy anything more. He ate every bit of both apples, including the seeds. When he had finished, he said, "Thanks and thanks," and waited for me to begin, his hands on his knees like a little boy's. Although psychiatric interviews are not normally recorded, we do so routinely at MPI for research and teaching purposes. What follows is a transcript of that first session, interspersed with occasional observations on my part. As usual, during initial interviews, I planned simply to chat with the man, get to know him, gain his trust. "Will you tell me your name, please?" "Yes." Evidence for a sense of humor. "What is your name?" "My name is Prot." He pronounced it to rhyme with goat, not hot. "Is that your first name or your last?" "That is all of my name. I am Prot." "Do you know where you are, Mr. Prot?" "Just Prot. Yes, of course. I am in the Manhattan Psychiatric Institute." I discovered in due course that Prot tended to capitalize the names of planets, stars, etc., but not those of persons, institutions, even countries. For the sake of consistency and to better depict the character of my patient, I have adopted that convention throughout this report. Good. Do you know who I am? "You look like a psychiatrist." "That's right. I'm Dr. Brewer." "What day is it?" "Ah, you're the acting director. Wednesday." What year?" 1990. "How many fingers am I holding up?" 3. Very good.